The round begins and I'm imposter. Perfect. I'm also Viper, which is a great role. I quickly walk down towards electrical to fake wires. Right when I arrive, my teammate sabotages, so I head to fix it when Cyan walks in. I do not hesitate to kill Cyan and vent away, since most people will be on the right side of the map. I don't worry about Gray seeing me venting to security, as I can claim I'm engineer later. Me and my teammate both ask where. A fake I am. Kira says Cyan faked, and I assume they meant faked wires. I take the opportunity to shift suspicions onto Brown by saying how Cyan is dead. Purple becomes suspicious of me, but I tell him the truth. I was walking past medbay into cafeteria. This subverts his attention away from me and we end up skipping. Since my teammate locked us all in cafeteria, our cooldowns are able to end, meaning we can kill the second we have an opportunity. I head into navigation and shut off lights. I make my way towards lights to clear myself. However, the crew already got lights fixed. What a shame. I still head into electrical in order to fake more tasks and plan what to do next. I decide to stay with Pink to gain their trust. We walk to cafeteria together before going different directions. I see Maroon doing tasks, so I watch him to gain trust. However, here my foolish teammate almost costs us the game. He kills Maroon. Pink ends up seeing, and I am unable to kill her quick enough due to my ping, so I quickly blame White. We voted out my teammate, but I knew I had limited time, so I quickly cut off lights and fixed them myself, clearing myself as much as I could. I closed storage, trapping Tan. I can use him as my alibi. Purple calls a meeting. I knew if Pink was smart they would vote me, however I may be able to manipulate Tan and Purple. I randomly accuse Orange. However, Tan accuses Pink, so I go with it and ask Pink where she was. Purple and Pink are my biggest enemies right now, so I shift suspicions back onto Orange, saying I haven't seen him. This works as Pink says it's me or Orange and we skip. Tan also clears me, making him the perfect pawn. I close cafeteria doors quickly so my cooldown can drop. And right when doors open, my teammates sabotage, so I go to clear myself again. I close cafeteria doors and look for a victim. A bit later I find Tan and decide I don't need him as my pawn anymore. I watch Orange and think of how I can blame him. Pink calls a meeting and says Orange is clear, and blames me again. So I decide to say that Tan was the only one clearing me, so it would be dumb to kill him. Pink end up getting voted out.